you found me.
The amorphous figure takes hold of both your hands and squeezes them.
You look so good. How are you, darling? Of course you are. We're taking very good care of each other, aren't we? So, how do I look?
Within the shimmer of their changing form, the familiar lines of your own face take shape.
Hello, hello. So, do you recognize me now, or shall I give you a little hint? It is so good to meet you, darling. From the outside, this time. Don't get me wrong, it's divine in that body of yours, but somewhat constrictive. So, now that we're familiar, shall we get down to business? Listen carefully. This is the Hall of Echoes. A vision of it, at least. We're here because there's something you need to know. A great power within you that we need to unlock. You'll need to master this power if you're going to make it off the island. And this you must do. Everyone else on the island is chaff. Toss them away when you're done with them. I care for you, Lucer. I am your friend. I know you better than they could ever dream of. Do you think people would still care for you if they knew the real you? Don't be stupid. I can see it in your face. You know the truth. But, Lucer, there's hope for you. Together we are unstoppable. Look, let me show you.
The figure waves its hands, and a great power swells within you. You feel the electric thrum of an unknown magic tingling in your fingertips.
You may have noticed incredible things happening on your journey. Water beneath your feet aiding you, for instance. It was I who channeled that power within you. You are the source. I am the catalyst. And this is only the beginning. Together, we can unlock even greater powers within you. You are God-woken. But the gods are too busy fighting each other and tempting more interesting champions to notice you. That's where I come in. With my help, you'll be capable of so much more than strumming a lute for a few gold coins. First, you've got to get off this island at any cost. Do you understand? I didn't save you from that shipwreck just to see you drown in a puddle on this blasted island. You're welcome. Now, do show a little gratitude, won't you? We cannot fail, Lucer. You and I are unique in all the world.
The figure lays its hands on your shoulders, looks in your eyes, and smiles.
You can do this.
Your gaze wanders over the solemn stone face that overlooks...
Sir Gareth, did you find any sign of him?
Wished, bonny barn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head. Bonny barn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it. There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against me. Technically, they had the letter of the law on their side. Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but one such as myself it should exempt as a matter of course. What I meant was that, being authority, I shouldn't be under any thumb. I had thought that was perfectly obvious. Sadly, that enlightened point of view quite clearly turned out to be academic. If not, we wouldn't be having this very conversation. I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later.
Who's there?
A young magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there? Singer? I don't know any singer. Tell me the truth. Who are you? I don't believe that for a second.
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go. It's my job. It's why I'm here. Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a void woken on your head at any time.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud. He clings tightly to your forearm, getting his bearings on the marshy ground.
How bad is it?
He pulls himself away from you and stands at his full height.
Look! I have a job here. I need to guard this cart, and more than that, I need to protect people. You!
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people. I need to please. Don't make this any harder. You're dangerous. I need to keep you safe. I need to keep everyone else safe. Have you seen a void woken? Have you? I am one of the Divine Order. We are responsible for everyone. It's our job to keep you safe. By the authority of the Divine Order, I command you, okay? Please, please.
What is this? Some sort of magister weapon?
Rubbish.
Miniature crossed weapons, wrought from metal, signify that this is, or was, an armory.
Keep a sharp eye.
Runaways!
Once the Seeker's dead.
If you're trying to save your friend here, you're a bigger fool than he is. And you'll meet the same fate.
One cartload of purging sticks for a pile of dead brothers. This is better be worth.
Why the devil are the Seekers here?
I can't imagine you picked that up in Fort Joy. You're welcome, sister, even with the collar.
Can't believe we lost so many
Our
men.
brothers have a seeker cornered. We caught the rat scurrying about, trying to steal the weapons we'd uncovered here. Little did the fool know that we've already moved everything we could get our hands on. He'll die for less than nothing.
Sticks for a pile of dead brothers.
Why the devil?
On the way to the Lady Vengeance for further study. Dallas was right about what we uncovered here. It could turn the tide against the Voidwoken. Her information was flawless as ever. It's as if Lucian himself whispers in her ear.
Better be worth.
Have your bows notched and swords ready. There could be Voidwoken nearby.
One cartload of
More
purging
seekers.
sticks for a pile of dead brothers.
You expect me to believe that? Your seeker friend, one of
garbage.
One must take you.
Your courage in the face of danger is inspiring, my friend. Lucian guided your blows rightly.
His eyes travel from your face to your feet, then back again.
You're no magister, judging from that collar around your neck. How'd you come to be here? Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker. I can give you shelter and hope. Ah, good. Then you know us. And you know we can help you. And perhaps you can help us. Your words warm my heart, sorcerer.
His eyes scan the horizon and then settle on yours. A moment passes.
I can't stay. You shouldn't either. What did Lucian say? Ah yes, evil feasts on the indolent. Get yourself to safety, and soon. You'll all...
Look! A large ship sits just offshore.
Shriekers. I'll never get used to them.
At last.
Don't let it see you.
In the flickering torchlight, you see a magister lying muttering on the ground. As you approach, he turns with a jerk.
Hey, come to finish the job that your foul magic began, sorcerer? Shame. A quick end would be a mercy.
You look at his hand and see that the skin is midnight black. He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing it tight.
It's in the blood. I can feel it. I'm just trying to... trying to slow it down. Stop it spreading.
He nods towards the bodies of the dead magisters, twisted in the thorned blood.
Same as those poor souls. We finished clearing out this blasted room and wanted... wanted to move on to the next. As soon as they touched that switch, they were screaming. Some void curse. Dallas warned us to take care, but we never thought, never knew we'd... Excavations. Digging out old weapons. More purging ones. Enough to turn the tide against Source. We thought it'd be simple. But void-woken, undead, seekers. And now this. We were doomed from the start. Dallas must have known. I don't know. Something powerful. We thought it might help, but whatever it is, the void itself is fighting to protect it. Dallas told us to be careful, but this is wrong. It's evil. Death. She told us it was old. Told us it was dangerous. Told us it was important. More weapons to fight the sorcerers, she said. She needed the wands, but there was something more. Wait, before you go.
He looks up at you, his eyes staring deep into yours.
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming. I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that. Please. I can't lift my sword. I can't do it myself.
He lowers his eyes to stare at his black, squirming. The Magister writhes as a curse spreads through his body. The Magister writhes.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean?
Halt! Who goes there? I am Marina the Brave. You are daring indeed to enter my domain. As well you should. I'm an assassin of ants and crucifier of crickets. All rodents bow before me. So do lesser beasts, like humans, for instance. My title is bestowed upon me by the King of all Rats in honour of my renowned achievements.
The rat launches into a lengthy description of rat royalty. Oddly, it sounds like a mixture of stories from dwarven, human, and elven cultures.
And Kelp Junitrim just laughed and laughed. Oh, what a wonderful weekend that was.
To your surprise, the rat listens intently as you recount your time in Fort Joy and your escape into the Hollow Marshes.
Oh, my friend, you are an adventure after my own heart. I have heard many stories in my day, but none as exciting as this. May I ask you a favour, perhaps? I want to know more. More! Return to me when you have a chance and share your adventures. I want to hear about every spell cast and cliffside scaled, every chest pillaged and every sword swung. But if you are to return, I need to make sure you remain in one piece. So, let me share another morsel of information I've picked up on my travels. The levers in here are cursed. Best not to touch them unless you bless them somehow, lest they infect you with their torment. Now hurry back. I can't wait to hear if your ventures can hold